Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Mega Man 2. Here we are in the teleporter room, where we'll face all 8 robot masters again in a boss rush-like setting. This was the first time that the series had ever done it. I mean, technically you had a boss rush in the first game, but it wasn't like the teleportation room at all. It was always in the same order, and if you couldn't cope with it, tough. Also, whenever you beat a robot master, you'll be able to refill some of your energy, some of your health with a large health pickup, which is always good. Be sure to grab it before you go back in the teleporter. Anyway, I'm going to work from the upper left corner all the way up to the upper right corner. And I know this one's going to take me to Heat Man, so let's go ahead and find him off right away. I want to be able to hit him with the bubble lead as soon as possible. Hate the fact that he moves towards you at random times, but are able to get a little bit of our energy back. Get almost to full there. And I believe this one leads... No, that one's not Woodman. That one's Airman. The one below Heat Man. So I'm going to use a Leaf Shield on him. I'm going to hit him with the Leaf Shield whenever possible. You can also aim it in 4 directions, which is great. I actually held up and then pressed B twice in order to hit him from below there. I really had to concentrate for that. I apologize. And I'm going to use... I'm probably going to use Metal Blades for this fight, because next up is Woodman. Now I have Atomic Fire. I can kill him in 2 shots on difficulty. And I die, but I kind of expected that to happen. Let's go ahead and try this again. I don't want to use my energy cans at any point in the boss rush. I want to save those for Wily. You probably already knew that. Okay, let's try this again. Let's try dodging everything as best as we can. Try not to die horribly as we do this. There we go. Now, up next is Bubble Man. There will be water in this room. Thankfully, there are no spikes at the top. So, thankfully, we should be able to do something against him. And with Metal Blade, not only is it easier to take on, because you can aim Metal Blade in 8 directions, but he also takes less hits with the Metal Blade as well. Now, over to the right, that's Flash Man. I believe the next room is Quick Man. I could be wrong. It is Quick Man. Okay. Let's go ahead and use the arm cannon against him. He's jumping around a little bit, but I'm still able to take him on pretty well. And you know what? We've pretty much got him down to like a quarter of his health. So let's go ahead and use that Flash Stopper there to soften up the last of them there. And get into the next portal. And up there's Flashman in the upper right. Trying to remember... Is the next one Metal Man? So the next one's Metal Man. Oh, it's Crash Man. Okay. So it's Crash Man, then Metal Man, and then Flash Man. Let's go ahead and use the air shooter. Also, apparently, he tried to jump and fire at me whenever I switch weapons. Weird. I guess he does that whenever you press a button anyway or something. I don't know. He usually does that when I fire. Usually have the air shooter equipped by the time I see him, and I didn't, and he almost took advantage of that. Next up is going to be Metal Man. And I took him down just like that. 2 Metal Blades will do him in on difficult, only 1 on normal. And I'm going to keep Metal Blade equipped for Flash Man, because Metal Blade works on him too. Believe it or not. He didn't even stop time on me there. That was excellent. And now there is a teleporter right there in the top center. I'm going to switch to the arm cannon and go in here to face off against Dr. Wily. Want to watch out for these little fireballs that curve up there. And it seems I'm touching the ship more than I'm touching the fireballs, which is a travesty, really. You'd think I'd be more careful than that. At least I'm careful enough to remember to use an energy can. That's helpful. I always want to get 2 arm cannon shots whenever you're in the air on the same level as Wily. That way, you won't have to use more than 1 energy can. But now, we're not done yet. We got a straight drop down there, and we got to go to right to face Dr. Wily one more time. Interesting trick you can do. Hold right at the very start. From here, keep heading right. Be ready to jump whenever you see a wall or a step. These acid droplets are lethal. If one hits you, it takes off a third of your life. If any of them hit you, you're better off just starting over. So don't just set yourself in the center and just wait on these things. Just go all the way to the right when you drop down at the very beginning. Jump as soon as you see a step or a wall. Be sure not to touch the little acid at the ceiling or the droplets should they ever be anywhere near you, which they shouldn't if you actually started all the way on the right side of the screen as soon as you hit the floor. But in case you did, hold right. Be careful not to accidentally jump into the ceiling where acid will be waiting. Anyway, time to stop annoying you. Equip Bubble Lead. And get this show on the road, where Wily comes out of his UFO and proves that he was an alien all along! What is this? Now, the reason I equip Bubble Lead is because that's the only thing that's going to hit him. Now, thankfully, I have 2 energy cans. I have 2 E-cans waiting for me in the wings, if I can remember to use them. And the reason I equip Bubble Lead is because this is the only thing that can hit him. No other weapon will work. This is the only thing that will hurt him. And you definitely don't want to be below him when he fires, because you're not going to get away from the fireball that he shoots at regular intervals in time. And you also want to make sure that all your shots count too, in case you die. Matter of fact, if you die during this battle and you're out of Bubble Lead, just let the acid kill you. Just let the acid run through all your lives. And I'm playing this a little liberally here. I shouldn't. But thanks to the fact that I have 2 energy cans, I can kind of afford to. So at least I have a good idea of what I'm doing here. You definitely don't want to be below him at his lowest point because, ow. And you definitely don't want to touch him either because he took out a lot of energy on me. I should probably just stick to doing 1 shot at a time, unless I know I can get away with it. Because I'm wasting quite a bit of Bubble Lead energy here. But we got him nearly nailed here. We got like 5 hits left to hit on him. So that's good. And we're down to 1. Once you take down the alien, you have beaten Mega Man 2. It's a hologram and the real Dr. Wily was there all along. Okay, I'm just gonna sit here and drink the serotonin tea that I have and botch saying the word Arizona tea and watch as Dr. Wily grovels and begs for mercy once again. So yeah, once you beat the alien, you've beaten Mega Man 2. Which leads us to the ending. There's Atomic Fire, which gives us the fall season. There's Bubble Lead, which gives us winter. There's Quick Boomerang, which gives us spring and all the blooming cherry blossoms. And there's Air Shooter, which gives us summer. Did it take him a year to get back home? Did he walk all the way there? Is that why it took a year? Is this supposed to have some sort of meaning that has never been comprehended? Well, nevertheless, Mega Man makes it back home, leaves his helmet on the hill, and that is that. And that is Let's Play Mega Man 2. Let's watch the credits roll and see who created all of these robots, just like we did the first time. Definitely a better game than the first, I will give you that much. Graphics have remained unchanged. Sound gets a little better. Play control is pretty much the same, though. Mega Man isn't as slippery when he comes to a stop, though he does have a little bit of a delay, kinda, when he moves forward. Weapons are a little better. The challenges are much, much easier. This is much easier than 1. This is much more tolerable than the first game, thankfully because of the fact that you have passwords and the 4 energy cans. The 4 energy can limit that you can use, that in case you're low on health, you can just pause the game, go through the weapons menu, use an E-can, and boom, you're back to full health. It's just a matter of using those things wisely to just take that to a whole other level. So, definitely a good game to play. Definitely a game that can be played and enjoyed over and over again. I've beaten it several times before I played this Let's Play throughout my life, and it's actually a pretty good game. Definitely an NES classic, definitely a Capcom classic, and would basically be the real foundation of everything Mega Man that was to come. So get this game, whether it be cartridge, compilation, what have you. Also the ever-obligatory Fishman reference there. And that is it for Let's Play Mega Man 2. I don't know when I'll do Mega Man 3. I want to see if I can do some other games before I do Mega Man 3. But whatever game that will be, you'll have to see after this episode is uploaded, because I haven't thought of it yet. But hopefully it'll be something palatable, something interesting. And that's it for this. So, until next time, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, thanks for watching, and see you guys later!